Global Wire exclusive Merkley's constitutional ambush stuns Cash Patel. Imagine a single question forged in the iron of our Constitution, dismantling the facade of America's top law enforcement official. Welcome to Global Wire, where truth pierces power and no lie survives the spotlight. In a Senate chamber electric with anticipation, Senator Jeff Merkley unleashed a constitutional thunderbolt, exposing FBI Director Cash Patel's betrayal of his oath. Live for millions to witness, his answer. A shocking admission that left Congress reeling and a nation questioning, how deep does this corruption run? At 2:45 p.m., in the fortified Hart Senate office building, room 216, history turned on a dime. Cash Patel, FBI director, strode in with unshakable confidence, charcoal suit pressed, FBI badge glinting, flanked by a legion of advisors clutching legal shields. They were prepared for routine scrutiny, armed with deflections about national security. But Senator Jeff Merkley, his gaze steady as a prosecutor's, held a weapon they couldn't foresee: irrefutable evidence of constitutional betrayal. The Senate Oversight Committee expected standard fare: budget queries, procedural updates. Reporters scribbled, C-SPAN hummed, anticipating partisan sparring, but at 20:50 p.m. Chairman Dick Durbin declared, "The senator from Oregon is recognized for 15 minutes. Merkley needed only 60 seconds to set Washington ablaze. With a voice calm yet charged with righteous fury, Merkley began. "Director Patel, you swore an oath to the Constitution. Why, then, did you authorize FBI actions that violate its core protections?" Patel's smirk flickered. Cameras zoomed, catching the unease in his eyes. "Senator," he replied, "the FBI operates within legal bounds to protect America." Merkley's response was a blade. Legal bounds, or political orders. He produced a classified FBI directive, stamped top secret, dated September 10, 2025. The room stilled as he read per Director Patel's orders. The FBI launched surveillance on the 22 American journalists and 15 political activists without judicial oversight, citing executive necessity. Gasps rippled. Patel's face drained of color. "That's a misinterpretation," he stammered, but Merkley pressed on, unveiling a second document. Patel's own email to his deputy. "Ensure Congress sees no trace of our journalist surveillance program. Classify it as national security to avoid scrutiny." The revelation was seismic. Fam Merkley exposed trended instantly. "Director," Merkley thundered, "you targeted Americans for their speech, defying the First Amendment. Why?" Patel's answer was a bombshell. The administration required it to maintain stability. The chamber erupted. Senators froze, advisors scrambled. Merkley's final document, a whistleblower leaked report, detailed the scope. FBI surveillance intercepted communications of journalists critical of the administration, sharing data with political allies. "You turned the FBI into a political weapon," Merkley declared. "How do you justify this assault on our Constitution?" Patel's silence screamed guilt. As he left, a titan no more. Investigations ignited, and one question echoed: if the FBI betrays the Constitution, what protects us? At Global Wire, we don't just uncover corruption, we demand accountability. Because when power defies the law, only truth can restore it.